Spencer from Bodyshot Performance. Hope you're well. Why are we starting with the gut, and what do I mean by that? Well, Bodyshot are now looking to put all our packages are going to be predicated around gut health. Now, we've already touched on this with many of our packages, but we're actually going to start with the gut. And as a result of talking to functional medicine practitioners like Dr. Tamsin Lewis in the UK, Dr. Christine Roche in the US, we've just realised that we need to adopt a lot of those functional medicine principles, which is that health starts here in the gut. And you also might treat the local site, but first of all, you look at what's going on in the gut, what's going on with the diversity of bacteria you may or may not have, and the types and prevalence of bacteria that you may or may not have. So a little bit more about the gut first. When we talk about the gut, we're referring to an area of the stomach. It contains a rich amount of bacteria. In fact, we have about 100 trillion bacterial cells in the body, which makes us more microbial than it actually does human. And if you were to take all those cells and weigh them, it comes to about 3 pounds. So it's as heavy as the human brain. It's really quite extraordinary. We also have our highest prevalence, or it's believed between 50 and 90% of all our serotonin levels are also in the gut, which goes some way to explaining why food might make us feel good, and why emotional eating is such a thing that we have an issue with. You know, maybe eating really does create hormones that make us feel good. So talking a little bit about why we're starting with the gut. So one of the reasons we're doing this is it's because it's known now that it causes a lack of bacteria in the gut can cause things like autoimmune conditions, asthma, eczema, other things like rheumatoid arthritis as well. It can affect depression. It can even affect heart disease and cancer, it's believed. And we're starting to discover much more about the gut. It's a real area of growing science. So we've decided to get behind that. Now, every coaching package that we have and our total health optimization package will start with a gut test. That's the first area. And we're working with functional medicine practitioners to partner so they can help us interpret those results and guide our clients off in the right direction, and we'll pick it up from there. So if you don't know much about the gut, I'd urge you to listen to these two podcasts. One is Dr. Tamsin Lewis and one is Dr. Christine Roche, and you can find that on our Remove the Guesswork podcast. So either go on our website, click on the resources tab and go to the drop down podcast and click there. Alternatively, go into iTunes, search for Remove the Guesswork, Health, Fitness and Wellbeing for Busy Professionals, and download those 2 episodes. They're absolute crackers, and it will tell you lots more about why we're starting with the gut. If you've got questions, this is a vast topic and I appreciate you might have, please send them to Leanne at bodyshotperformance.com and I'll get them answered for you. That's it from me. See you next week.